She was just doing whatever she was doing in the store. I was on my way out. I was like by the little pay thing, but she was out before me. And as soon as we was walking out, all we hear is boom, boom. And she dropped to the floor. I'm looking at
Beat Money.
San Francisco is known as one of the most visited tourist attractions in the United States. The city, as the Bay Area natives call it, holds numerous of significance historically. The Bay Bridge, built in 1936. The Golden Gate Bridge, built in 1937. The incarceration of the notorious Al Scarface Capone at Alcatraz in 1934. Alcatraz Island, built in 1853. The marvelous gay pride parades. And like most cities, a huge platform of human rights activists. Unfortunately, San Francisco also has a high rate of senseless murders. Thus the case of 23-year-old Chynna Banko Brown. Brown has been described by family and colleagues as a funny, sometimes shy, loyal, bold, and humble person who is loved by many, many people. Brown was extremely motivated into helping people and the community. She held an internship at a nonprofit organization called Young Women's Freedom Center. This organization is a leadership advocacy agency which works to provide support for young women and trans youth of all genders. Thursday, April 27th, 2023 at 6:33 p.m. Walgreens employees at 4th and Market made a 911 call to report a customer-involved incident. When police arrived on the scene, they found Brown suffering from wounds. How many wounds has not yet been made public. EMS workers rushed Brown to a nearby hospital with life-threatening injuries. Unfortunately, after arriving to the hospital, Brown had succumbed to her injuries. The only information made public at this time concerning how this incident occurred was that a private security company hired by Walgreens assigned a patrol officer to the location. Details concerning the incident is still unclear, but at some point in the evening, the officer suspected Brown of shoplifting. Authorities identified security guard Michael Earl Wayne Anthony, 33, as the suspect. He was booked into San Francisco County Jail on a homicide charge. Citing a preliminary investigation, police said a theft occurred during the incident but didn't provide further information. We are thinking of the victim and their family during this difficult time, a Walgreens spokesperson said in a statement. The safety of our patients, customers, and team members is our top priority, and violence of any kind will not be tolerated in our stores. We take this matter seriously and are cooperating with local authorities. An investigation is ongoing. To those of faith, please keep the Brown family and friends in your prayers as they grieve for the loss of their loved one. Sleep in peace, King. Banko Brown.
We are learning more about what happened in the moments leading up to this week's deadly shooting outside of a San Francisco Walgreens. Thanks for joining us tonight at 8. I'm Noelle Bello.
And I'm Dan Thorne. Police have arrested a private security guard in connection with the shooting. Crown 4's Amanda Harry spoke with Chynna Brown's mother. Amanda, what is she saying tonight?
The victim's mother tells me she's still in disbelief and she's angry about what she says looks like a security guard's gross overreaction to a petty crime.
All I remember thinking is my baby, and I couldn't do anything but cry out, and I asked him if he was sure.
Kevinisha Henderson can't stop thinking of the moment she found out her child was gone. Chynna Brown, who preferred the name Banko Paso, was killed Thursday afternoon. Investigators tell Henderson they believe it started with Paso shoplifting from the Walgreens near Market and 4th Street. It ended with a private security guard allegedly shooting and killing Paso. Police have arrested the guard, identified as Michael Anthony, and charged him with a homicide.
When they watched the video, there was absolutely no reason for him to do what he did. I don't understand why a Walgreens security guard would have a gun.
Henderson says she's been speaking with investigators and the district attorney to learn more about her child's alleged killer.
I was angry. I was hurt. I wanted to know how old he was, what color he was, where was he from. I wanted to know if it's a hate crime.
She wonders if Paso's race, gender, or gender identity had something to do with the shooting. Paso identified as a trans man.
For a while, he struggled with his identity. Lately, he had been experiencing some fear.
Henderson says police were not able to share the suspect's statement with her because of the ongoing investigation. She says all she can do now is hold on to the memories of her son and see the homicide case through.
He was just a very, very, very beautiful person.
Henderson tells me Paso would want to be remembered for his smile, his joy, and for always being true to himself. The security guard is expected to be arraigned on Monday. In the newsroom, Amanda Harry, Crown 4 News.